San Francisco 49ers head east for Week 10, coming off a much-needed bye, off to Tampa Bay to take on a Buccaneers squad who may have what you'd call the most low-key MVP candidate.
Play action fake. Mayfield throws toward the end zone. Pop ball! Touchdown Tampa Bay! The Bucs a point away from tying this Monday night game.
Can we give it up for Baker already? Mayfield didn't win last week, but man, he left it all on the table trying. 2 touchdowns, a rating over 100, no picks, missing his top 3 receivers too. He leads the NFL in passing touchdowns, just playing some great gritty ball.
Mayfield, end zone, Otten, touchdown, Tampa Bay. And that was a thing of beauty.
The Kansas City defense he battled last week, top-notch too. San Francisco's middle of the pack so far, 17th in points per game allowed, bad on third down. Unit has been kinda disappointing.
Prescott, end zone, shot at CD for a touchdown.
The secondary Mayfield will be looking at, though, is holding its own. 4th best rating allowed, under 7 yards per attempt.
Going up to grab it, is he inbounds? Yamador Lenore ruled inbounds. A spectacular interception by Lenore.
With their cornerbacks leading the way, San Francisco's holding wideouts to the lowest rate in the NFL. Solid versus tight ends too, which is more relevant to Tampa Bay's current lineup. Cade Otton, far and away Baker's go-to guy right now. 8 catches, 77 yards and a touchdown versus KC. 75-plus yards, 3 straight games.
As the first down. What a weapon Cade Otton has become for Baker Mayfield and the Bucs. A 14-yard gain on 3rd and 12.
The wideouts Mayfield is working with: Trey Palmer, 33 yards a week ago. Sterling Shepard with 48.
Spinning grab by Shepard.
Mayfield and Nick Bosa are fun to watch butt heads. Bosa, 4.5 sacks so far.
Bosa brings him down.
San Francisco's pass rush, though, middle of the pack in sacks and pressure rate. Mayfield dropped twice week 9. Bucs are 21st in sacks allowed.
Play action from Mayfield, and he's brought down back at the 20 by Karlaftis.
Mayfield is getting rid of the ball fast these days and uses his backs a lot. Rashad White, Bucky Irving with 6 receptions combined last week weren't able to do much with them, though. On the ground, Irving was held under 4 a run, but the team as a whole hit at a 5-yard per carry clip, only 95 yards because they didn't run much.
Here's White, left side, stutter step, gets a block and a touchdown.
49ers rush defense they go up against, holding running backs to 3.7 per, 3rd lowest.
Elliott lost a 2, and that is Fred Warner.
49ers fans super excited about their run game in this one. CMC apparently finally done trying to understand David Wooderson's point. He's ready to start LIVIN. It's the expected return of Christian McCaffrey. If they work him in slow, could still see more of Jordan Mason, who's hitting at over 5 a carry.
Nice hole, breaking tackles. There goes Mason.
Brock Purdy over 25 yards per game rushing, by the way. Tampa's run defense should be warmed up. Faced 35 rush attempts last week, 27 Kareem Hunt runs, which is like having someone just throw a giant boulder into you over and over. Yes, they gave up the game-winning touchdown and over 100 yards to him, but they held him to 3.9 a carry.
Back to Hunt and met at the line of scrimmage as Golston makes that play.
Had they played running backs as well prior? No. Brought down their season average against them to 4.9 per run. 49ers offense Bucs have on their hands, aside from when they've gotten inside the 20, have performed well. Top 10 in points per game and 3rd down.
3rd and 6, and Purdy throwing to Tebow. Brings it in across midfield. Stays on his feet.
Brock Purdy over 260 yards passing per game.
Play action for the 45. Purdy looking downfield for Kittle.
Tampa defense he squares off with gave up 30 points last week, which does fit their 2024 body of work. They're 28th in points per game allowed.
His way! Touchdown, Kansas City!
They were unable to stop Patrick Mahomes, and he hadn't looked all that great this year. 290-plus yards, 3 touchdowns, no interceptions, a rating over 100. 8 teams have given up a triple-digit rate in 2024. They're one of them.
Flips! Touchdown, P-Ryan!
They struggled with Travis Kelce, gave up 100 yards to him. BCB's most trusted pass catcher this year, the man that named him Bay City Baller, George Kittle, over 70 yards per game, 6 touchdowns.
Who do you want to be today? What do you want to be today? Let's go.
Buccaneers gave up 2 touchdowns and 86 yards to D-Hop. Now they get a Debo. 3.4 receptions per game. Samuel, 58 yards per.
Purdy throws underneath. Debo Samuel. First down.
more to the 10-yard line.
And Juwan Jennings close to 70 yards per game.
Backing away, throwing, caught. To the 10-yard line goes Juwan Jennings.
Bucks pass rush did its part at least versus Mahomes. Blew him up 4 times. They're top 10 in bags.
Mahomes is sacked by Vea.
Purdy has faced a higher than average pressure rate. Sacks taken not bad though. 20-7 in favor of the 49ers, that's the all-time series. Met once in the playoffs, 2002. Brad Johnson QBing for the Bucks, Jeff Garcia on the other side. He threw 3 INTs that day. This was that Bucks D. Stomped Frisco 31-6 on their way to a Super Bowl title.
I love you guys, man. I love you. I'm so happy for you worked your asses off to get to this stage now.